So, it's finally here. The fight that I've definitely been waiting for a long time, for well over a year, after it got postponed twice. That's right, it's fight week. It's Joyce versus Daniel Dubois for the vacant European belt. The British Lonsdale belt is on the line, and the Commonwealth belt is on the line, as well as Daniel Dubois' WBC silver belt and the WBO Intercontinental belt. That doesn't really, them belts don't really mean much to me. The British, European, and Commonwealth do. But anyway, besides that, let's get down to it. This is a fight, like I say, what I've done 2 videos on this before. This time last year, I remember doing the same video, but it got postponed. So let's kick off with Joyce. He's a lot older than Daniel. He's 35. He's 1 inch taller, and he's got a 2 inch reach advantage over Daniel. Daniel's 78 inch, Joe's 80. Both orthodox, both from the UK. Like I say, Daniel's 23. They've been going back and two all week. Daniel told him, remember last year I told you bring your sleeping bag because you're going to sleep. And then I saw an interview the other day where Joe was saying, I'm going to knock you out for being disrespectful. I mean, this is all part and parcel to sell the fight, but it's a fight I'm definitely looking forward to because they're both unbeaten. They're both seen as like the next up and coming prospects, which they are. It's an all British fight, a fight that they both didn't have to take. They could have gone their own ways, but hats off to them for taking this fight. This fight is not going to go the distance, I don't think. I don't think this fight goes the distance. I think someone's definitely getting knocked out. And a lot of people, Joe's the underdog. Daniel's 15-0 with 14 KOs. And Joe's 11-0 with 10 KOs. So they've both been taken the distance once before. I can't quite remember who took Joe the distance, but I remember it was Kevin Johnson who took Daniel Dubois the distance. Kevin the Kingpin Johnson. Looking on the records, Joe has definitely got the better resume by beating Stavern, former world champion. He's beaten Brian Jennings, a very good fighter who's been in there with a lot of top heavyweights. He stopped Lenroy Thompson for the Commonwealth title a few years back. Daniel's got some alright, like Kevin Johnson's not a bad fighter. He's a bit of a journeyman, but he's been in with some good fighters. All the up and coming heavyweights have fought him. But on record, Daniel's best win is no doubt Nathan Gorman. He's fought Richard Lartley, which is one of the reasons why I've never been on this Daniel Dubois bandwagon. I've got nothing against Daniel. I'll get to that in a bit, but I remember the fight with Lartley, and Richard Lartley had him in trouble. Only for a split second, he caught him with a punch and he did a bit of a dance. But Daniel knocked him out, but the ref definitely stopped that fight way too early. He fought that Fujimoto guy, his second to last fight. He just came to get paid for lie down. He nearly got stopped with a jab. That was a pathetic fight. And the same again with his last fight against that Ricardo Schneiders from Holland. He came in, two or three shots, and then he kept looking at his corner, didn't want no more. Kept going, taking a knee. He managed to do a full round went back to his corner at the end of round 1. Said to his, virtually moaning to his corner that he didn't want to take no more. So it's always, for me, it's been hard to tell just how good Daniel Dubois is, because I think he's, like I said before, his opponents haven't been as good as what Joe Joyce's have. People, Joe's a bit slower than Daniel. Joe Joyce has lost over £40, so he should hopefully be coming in round about the 250 mark, the 260. I think he was 270 or 280. I can't remember. I know he was well overweight on his last fight, but Joe's last fight against that Michael Wallish from Germany, at least he came to fight. It took Joe 3 or 4 rounds to break him down, but then he did. Like I say, they're both unbeaten. A lot of people have got Daniel as the heavy favourite to ice Joe, completely knock him out. I don't think that's going to happen. Me personally, Joe Joyce has got a granite chin. He's got a great uppercut. He's got a great engine. I'm not too sure about Daniel's engine. I think, like I say, he's been the distance once, but that was only a 10-round fight. But I can see this fight. This is how I see it going. Now, you all might think I'm crazy, but this is how I think it will go. I don't believe that Daniel Dubois is just going to walk in there and steamroll Joe Joyce. He very well could do, but I don't believe that's going to happen. I think if Joe can somehow avoid them punches for the first 2 or 3 rounds, 4 rounds, and start, I think Joe can take him into the deeper half of the fight, and then I think Joe will pounce on him. I think I'm going for a Joe Joyce late stoppage. I would say round about round 10, round 9, round 10. That's where I believe, because I think Joe will take what Daniel can give him, and I think Daniel Dubois might gas. I think he might think, oh shit, I've hit this boy all night and he's taking my shots. And if he does do that, then he's in serious trouble, because Joe can bang as well. Let's not forget that. Joe can bang as well. Now, people might sit and laugh their head off at this, but that's what I predict. Joe Joyce, late stoppage. Daniel Dubois, for me, he's got pretty good quick hands and power, but I find him very stiff. I find them both very stiff, to be honest. He doesn't move his head a lot. And I've seen that, like I say, against Lartley, when Lartley catched him. Joe doesn't really move his head as well, but the thing with Joe, I've seen Joe get hit a few times, and I've seen them bounce off him. Joe's known for having a granite chin. So, I don't know, I'm looking forward to the fight. I hope them both the best. Like I say, let me know what you think. I'll probably get criticised, but I don't give a shit. I'm sticking with my guns. I said this time last year, and I'm saying it again this year. So I'm going to go for a Joe Joyce late stoppage, round 10. So that's all I've got time for you on this one. If you managed to catch the fight, I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.